welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because we are going to be diving into my makeup resolution for the new year of 2019. I know this is something super new, at least for me. I have not seen anybody done this before. We're gonna go through some like makeup resolutions that I want to have a resolution for, and this is just basically a video where I'm gonna be telling you guys some of the resolutions that I'm looking forward to commit to. You guys know I love beauty. My channel is surrounded by beauty, makeup, beauty, all that stuff, but there is some bad habits that I have within the makeup routines of mine, so I just want to go ahead and share with you guys. And also, please, you guys, let me know in the comments down below what are some of your makeup resolutions for this year. So let's get right into it. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. My name is Sassy, by the way. So I do have my little list here, you guys, just because I really didn't want to miss anything that I want to talk to you guys about. So first thing first, my first makeup resolution, you guys, for this year is to stop hoarding makeup that I don't use. And this is a bad habit, I feel like, for all influencers, because we do get packages and we just tend to hoard things just because they look cute or the packaging is super beautiful. Like, let me just show you some of the things that I have hoarded just because they're so beautiful. Like, the packaging is so cute and yet I don't use them. Exhibit 8, you guys, I have this package right here that I received from Pixie, and which is just basically a toner for the face, and it has my name on it and it's super cute and I'm super grateful for it. But the whole packaging, you guys, is so unnecessary for me to stick around with because I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm not gonna use it for anything. It's just literally taking space on my small ass makeup room, which for somebody like me that don't have too much space, especially when I share my bedroom with my beauty room, it's just too much, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hoarding stuff that I really don't need. So that's one of my favorite resolution for this 2019, you guys, that I really want to get rid of and just like stop doing that, because it's actually really easy to start hoarding stuff as well, because you usually just put it away and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get to that as soon as possible, but then you get more stuff and then you're like, holy shit, like I need to catch up, and then you just keep getting things and you're like, oh my god, like I totally forgot about that product. So that's one of my first things that I really want to like have a resolution for, and it's just to stop hoarding things that I do not use. Anyways, next, a bad habit that I have, you guys, is keeping foundation that is not my color. And what I tell myself all the time is like, oh no, I'm gonna mix it with something else, or I'm gonna fix it with bronzer, I'm gonna make it work with bronzer, I'm gonna make it work with concealer. And it's just like, no honey, you cannot make this work. I had such bad experience. I keep hoarding these foundations that are not my color, they just don't match me, or they're just way too light for my skin tone. Like, let me just show you a real quick overview of all the foundations that are not my color, and I'm always constantly trying to fix it with bronzer or concealer. And these are not bad foundation, you guys. This is actually some of my favorite foundation, but sadly they are not my shade. I have a very hard time finding my shade. I'm like in between something. It's never like the correct exact same thing. It's very rare when I find like my actual exact shade. I tend to have a bad habit of just hoarding these foundations for no apparent reason because they just don't look good. I had such a bad experience. You know, I tend to use my foundations because I'm fixing it with bronzer and I think it looks fine. But then I look back at my pictures. I was looking back at the pictures and I was like, honey, you need to let that go, because it just doesn't look good. Like, my face overall looked white around certain areas that I didn't cover with contour or bronzer or concealer. Like, everything else just looked at, like, the foundation actually looked at white. So I was like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, like I really need to get rid of this stuff, because it was not the flashback, you guys. It was literally the foundation just being too light on my skin. And that is another problem that I really have, and I really want to make it a resolution for 2019. Like, I'm actually gonna start right now just throwing all of these foundation away, because it's just unfair. I shouldn't be doing that to myself and looking crazy out there. So if you guys are doing that, please just, for the love of God, just stop cleaning. And I feel like this is everybody, this is not just me, cleaning my brushes more often. If I tell you the time that goes by without me cleaning my brushes, that should be a sin. That literally should be a sin, you guys. It is a sin to not clean your brushes as often as you can. At least I'm saying at least once every 2 weeks. It's very important for you to keep those brushes clean, just because not only do they collect dust while sitting on your drawer, honey, like this, they collect dust, they collect all the eyeshadow that you have applied on your eyes. They just literally hibernating bacteria there, and it's a very concerning if you're also using those brushes on other people as well. If you're freelancing and doing makeup on other people, that is very fucking concerning. Like, oh my fucking god, like please clean your brushes as much as you can, and I'm gonna try to do the best I can. To be honest, what I do usually is just use this little thing to kind of like color switch, but I rarely clean my brushes, you guys. It's like one of the most tedious jobs that I have to do besides like editing them. That's like the worst part of my job, basically, just cleaning brushes. And let's not even go to cleaning sponges. Oh my god, I don't know how much time I have to say this. Please clean your sponges as soon as you use them. Go ahead and clean that shit, girl. For every use, you have to clean your brush. These are another type of house for bacteria, literally, especially wherever you have it sitting down. They're also collecting dust, and they're also collecting just like anything that's on the air. It's gonna be on them. If there's a fly, it sits on them. Like, just clean your brush, girl. And also collecting like foundation on it as well. Like, the more you leave the foundation in it, you guys, the more likely more bacteria or mold could grow inside of it, and you don't even know that you're using a sponge that's like fully disgustingly dirty inside and full of bacteria. And that might be another reason why your face is breaking out, or why your face is not doing well. If you have like little breakouts, if you have whitehead, blackheads, that might be it, girl. Start cleaning your brush for every use. That is the minimum, that's what you say it. That's the amount required for you to clean that freaking sponge, girl. Be cleaning your sponge, okay? Anyways, moving on. Another makeup resolution that I really want to make for myself is using more variety. I really want to stop using the same products that I feel comfortable with. Literally, you guys, you don't know this, but I tend to go for the products that I feel comfortable with, and I just like keep buying them and buying them and buying them and buying them again, and not try different things. And as an influencer, I feel like that's my job, continue like trying on different things and never stick to the same products, which is kind of hard, to be honest. You definitely see me here on YouTube trying on different products, but when it comes to using my personal stuff on my face, that's another thing. My personal makeup, like my personal things that I use every day, is so different from what I use here for you guys to see. So yeah, that's another thing that I really want to like make a resolution for, and it's just try different things for myself, basically. Just like this foundation, I'm like obsessed with it, so I'll probably just like continue buying it. Like I have certain products that I just keep buying, you know what I mean? And I just definitely want to venture out more when it comes to makeup. So okay, so you guys gonna kill me. So this next one is kind of like key to your makeup looking flawless, and it's skincare. One of my biggest like bad habit as well, you guys, and I need to make a resolution for this, is to sticking with a skincare regimen. You guys of course see me here glam dab and all that kind of stuff, but when I'm home, I'm not using makeup, and I'm not washing my face, and I'm not doing anything to it. I literally just sit around whatever and not do much to my face or whatsoever. So one of the things that I really want to make a resolution for, and is sticking to a skincare regimen. Like, I really want to stick to something and kind of like give back to you and see what works best. And that's another problem that I have, that I don't stick to skincare regimens, and is why I don't often share my skincare routine with you guys. It's just because I don't have a skincare regimen. Like, I don't stick to stuff. I'm constantly changing the things, or probably I'm not using nothing at all. Like right now, I haven't been using much on my skin other than moisturizer and oil and just a cleanser. That's it, like only 3 things. I keep it to a very minimal as well, just because I feel like using too much chemical in your face it cannot be good, you know what I mean? So I try to keep it as simple as possible. If you having like texture problems, if you having like oily skin, if you having dry skin, that is probably why, because you're not taking care of your skin, honey. And also, you're not eating well, you're not eating healthy. If you're eating too much junk food, if you're eating too much sugar, too much fried food, you need to leave that in 2018, okay, honey? Leave that in 2018. My next one is basically to try more drugstore products. Once I started my channel was based on drugstore. All drugstore, because it's all I could afford, to be honest. And you know, I was in college, so, and I kind of like stepped away from it just because I started getting PR, which once again, I'm so fucking grateful that I do get these stuff. But I really want to get back to my roots, where I come from, because I really love finding out new products. And especially now, you guys, like the drugstore has been kicking it in. Like, they're really bringing it for 2019. I know Revlon, which are brands that kind of like fell off. I feel like they were like under the radar, like they weren't really out there. Like their packaging, like their makeup selection wasn't like as great. I know Revlon's coming back, Rimmel's coming back. Like, they're really bringing it in. They have been launching some great, amazing things, and especially for 2019, I'm sure everything is gonna be like off the hook. There is some drugstore makeup products now that are super comparable even to high-end makeup product, which is mind-blowing. It's great, but it's also a little scary because they're getting so expensive, and it's like, what's the whole point of buying drugstore if it's gonna be that expensive? You know what I mean? Might as well just go with high-end. Makeup resolution for 2019 is to start splurging more from my roots and share with you babes a wider selection of drugstore products here on my channel. As you guys know, I love to do dramatic looks using drugstore products. I feel like I make everything look high-end, and I take so much pride on that shit because I really do. I feel like I do make everything look like it's poppin', even though I give you guys my personal opinion that the thing is patchy, that the thing looks bad, or it doesn't work great, or whatnot. I give you guys always my honest opinion on it, but I always make it look good. I gotta be honest with myself. I always make, and you guys know, you guys have been my witness throughout some of my makeup tutorials that I share with you that things don't go well, and I just end up slaying the damn look, honey, okay? Take pride on that. But anyways, babes, these are my top makeup resolution for 2019. Please let me know in the comments down below, what are yours? I would love to know. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If not, that's totally fine. Until next time, don't forget, there's another video for you to watch.